What's good, creators? Welcome back to Dean Visualz tutorials. If editing feels slow and stressful, it's not your computer, it's your workflow. So today I'm teaching you essential Premiere Pro keyboard shortcuts that will make you edit faster and smarter. By the end of this video, you will get to know the must-know editing shortcuts, how pros edit without touching the mouse, and how to save hours on every project. Now, professional editors don't click everything. Shortcuts save time, reduce mistakes, and keep you focused on storytelling. And that's the reason as to why shortcuts matter during editing. So the core editing shortcuts, I remember talking about that in the previous lesson and also in the interface lesson. To get to know more about that, I think you go to my playlist and search on the tutorial about the timeline. So the core editing shortcuts are the V tools, V, C, B, Control Z, delete, shift, and delete. So the V button on your keyboard, I told you in the previous lesson that it lets you do the selection tool. Once you press V, it takes you to the selection tool. Let's assume that you're on the razor tool and you want to step backwards to the selection tool. You just have to press V on your keyboard, and that's a shortcut for the selection tool. Then for the selection tool, for the razor tool, you need to just press C on your keyboard. It brings your razor tool. I've said V is the selection tool, C is the razor tool shortcut. And if you want to undo, let's say you've moved this clip to this place and you want to undo, and that is automatically Control Z. It undoes the process that you've done. So if you want to delete this clip and you want to use your keyboard shortcuts, you just have to click on the clip and press the delete button. That deletes your clip. So if you want to undo, I said you say Ctrl Z on your keyboard. It doesn't matter whether on a Mac or Windows. I am using Command because I'm on a Mac, but if at all you're on Windows, you can use Control. On Mac it's Command, then on Windows it's Control. So let's say that you want to repo delete. You want to clean this space. You want to clean that space. You just have to come here and say delete. That's the shortcut for repo deleting. You want to just do it automatically, not manually, like moving the clip. You just have to come here, you press there and say delete. So that's the shortcut for repo deleting. If you master just these steps, these few keyboard shortcuts, your editing speed will double up. Trust me. I said C is the razor tool, V is the selection tool, and Control Z is the undo, and clicking plus delete is the repo delete. Then clicking on the clip and press delete, That's deleting the clip, and Ctrl Z is the undo keyboard shortcut. Now let's talk about timeline shortcuts. Um, uh, the timeline shortcuts are meaning this is the timeline. Remember, I told you this is the timeline in the previous lessons. This is the project panel, this is the source monitor, and this is the program monitor, where that lets you show what you're editing, your final output. So the timeline shortcuts we have, once you want to zoom in and out, I said in the previous lesson, you just have to press plus button on your keyboard, minus button zooms out, and plus button zooms in. So that's a quick keyboard shortcut for zooming in and out. So once you want to click this snap tool that lets you to snap on something, you see it's not on. Now let me try to snap it on this cursor. It is not snapping. As you can see, it's not snapping. That means the snapping tool is not on. You have to toggle it on. After toggling it on, you just have to move your clip. As you can see, it's trying to snap in different durations. Once you bring it straight to this cursor, it snaps onto it. So this is the snapping tool, and the control for this is S. You press S, it's off. S on, S off, S on. And that is the shortcut for the snapping tool. So another tool I would like to talk about is the space button. As you can see, the space button obviously helps you to play the video and pause. I'm playing, I've paused. I'm playing, I've paused. So that's the space button, and that is the shortcut for playing, rather than coming here and you see, you just have to, and that is it. So cram that, and trust me, your edits will go faster. Now we've learned different shortcuts on your keyboard that you can use to fasten and smoothen your work. Allow me take you through on how to make your custom keyboard shortcuts in Premiere Pro. Now on Windows, you come to Edit, and the option for keyboard shortcuts has to be at the bottom here. But on Mac, the keyboard shortcuts option is on this. You come to Premiere Pro, you select keyboard shortcuts. Now once you select keyboard shortcuts, as you can see, it is showing you various keyboard shortcuts, and as you can see, V is the selection tool, razor tool is C, mark clip, zoom, add marker, hand tool, audio gain. Those are the Premiere Pro custom keyboard shortcuts. Now let's say that you want to custom your own keyboard shortcut, and let's say you're tired of using V to pick your selection tool. You just have to come here, and instead of V, you change it to, let's say you want to change it to M. It is telling you that M, the shortcut M is already in use by another application command. That means this M is in use by another application command. So that means you have to accompany it with something, let's say like Shift, Alt, Command. You can come here and say Alt M. As you can see, the shortcut is also already in use. Say, let's say Alt Command M. The shortcut is already in use. That command will no longer have a shortcut. So let's say let's say we remove the V and press again, say Alt M. The application shortcuts are active regardless of panel focus. That means once you want to select your selection tool, you just have to press Alt M, and that will be your custom selection tool keyboard shortcut. Yeah, so I won't save. I'll leave this on default, but immediately after changing your shortcut, you just have to press OK. I'll press cancel and I'll go back. Premiere Pro also has different presets for the keyboard shortcuts. We're having Final Cut Pro if you want to use the keyboard shortcuts for Final Cut Pro, and this is it. We are having for Premiere, for Avid, it's here, but I'll leave it on custom, of course, and press cancel. So that's the way that you can make your Premiere Pro custom keyboard shortcuts. Premiere Pro lets you edit your way. Yeah, it lets you edit your own way. So just feel free with it. The interface is friendly and everything. Now your homework out is to edit a 60-second clip using shortcuts only. Force yourself to avoid the mouse. Try to keep using these shortcuts: the selection, the cut, the delete, the undo, as you can see, report, delete. Try to play along with those keyboard shortcuts. Tomorrow we shall be learning about triple editing. We shall learn the roll, sleep, and slide edits. This is where real editing starts from. Yeah, so don't miss. Just you have to subscribe, of course, hit the bell icon, comment, share, leave a comment. This is the Visualz tutorials. Edit smarter, not harder. See you tomorrow, guys.